her breasts were suddenly huge because she stuffed all the product down her shirt.
I have my stuff right here. I didn't steal anything.
March 23rd, 2024. A Carter's children's clothing store. Location unconfirmed. Two women run a coordinated theft. One distracts, the other stuffs merchandise into her clothing and purse. Estimated loss approximately $1,000. One suspect gets away, one does not. The real issue is not whether the store was robbed. It is whether the officer had the legal authority to do what he did next, and whether that exceeded what the law allows. Under Terry v. Ohio, 1968, a brief detention requires reasonable articulable suspicion, something more than a hunch, and less than probable cause. A store employee gave a physical description. A second officer saw the individual enter a vehicle. She had a Carter's bag. That combination likely clears the Terry threshold. Still, Terry permits a brief stop, not indefinite restraint. As handcuffs go on and time passes, the encounter begins to look less like a detention and more like a custodial arrest.
Hello. Hi. Who called? Uh-oh, you're in trouble. Uh-oh.
It's always me that calls.
So what happened?
Okay, so we had two ladies come in around 6:45, 6:50-ish. One lady had a bun and then bangs, and she was in jeans and then like a crop top and like a tan hoodie. And she had a purse with her, a big empty purse.
What color was the purse?
It was like multicolor. It was mostly white. It was like a Tommy Bahama tropical.
Yeah.
The other lady was wearing black biker shorts. She had long braided hair. They were both African American, and she had on a brown shirt. She came to the register with a Carter's bag filled, and she was like, "Yeah, I just need to do an exchange for my twin boys." I was like, "Yeah, of course. Like, leave your bag there, shop around." The other girl headed straight to like where it says "baby girl" on the ceiling, where we couldn't see her. And it wasn't weird. Like, they were just looking until I seen her look up, stare directly at my associate, and then stare at me, and then look back down, and then come down. And then she and that girl with the big purse, the big empty purse, left. And she was like, "Oh, I forgot my phone in my car. Like, I have to go get it." So she left, and the other girl was just looking around, talking about, "Oh, I want matching outfits." Like, we were just chatting. Then the other girl came back, and then headed to the back over to the At this point, she grabbed a basket.
Real quick, okay, I don't want to press. Do you want to press charges? Okay, perfect.
Okay.
If we can.
Gotcha.
Grabbed a basket, put a bunch of stuff in it, left it there, went over to the big hit side back here, and Amber grabbed the basket, put it behind the register because she just left it there.
Okay.
The other lady with the braids was leaning on the register, and at some point switched out whatever was in the basket behind the register with this random stuff that they didn't take.
Gotcha.
And then this girl's over here. I called you guys as she was rounding the corner, and her breasts were suddenly huge because she stuffed all the product down her shirt and into her purse. And then she comes around the corner, and I see the lady with the braids back behind this rounder all of a sudden whip out one of our bags, open it up, they shove all the stuff in there, and then she leaves with that big bag, and then the second girl finishes whatever she's doing into her purse and then leaves right after her.
Okay.
Around
About how much did you think they took?
probably like $1,000.
$1,000?
Wow.
They took
You
a
could write
lot.
an itemized receipt.
I don't even know what they took. Oh, big thing is they were getting really irritated and really aggravated, so we were trying to kind of de-escalate in a way, because I felt like if I even made eye contact with them, they were going to scream at me. But I do have the email of our asset protection who can send you over the video. But they were grabbing like multiples of items, like they took so much.
10 and 4. Alright, they're at the Nike store, at least one of them. Are you able to walk over there?
I can't leave the building because I'm the key holder, but she knows.
What if
them
my
as
partner
well.
stays here?
Yeah, I'll stay here.
He's gonna stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay here, and she's gonna walk over with him
Alright.
to go identify the person.
Okay.
Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm Officer Morales, okay? Basically, want to talk to you about something. You matched the description of a female that we're looking for right now. Why you out of breath? What's going on?
Oh no, I was on the phone. I just got wet. You saw I match what?
You matched the description of a female we're looking for. You mind if I get your ID?
Yeah. I matched the description.
Yeah.
You go on Carter's at all?
Did we do what?
Did you go to Carter's?
I had bought something from there.
So you brought something from there? What did you get?
I got my receipt and everything.
Okay. All right. We'll just get your ID and then we'll confirm if it's you or not. All right. All right. So she do got a Carter's bag. So she's brought stuff out
I
of
got
there.
my receipts and everything.
So just ask them.
Copy, I'll be on that.
So what?
Oh, she got a Carter's bag?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna figure it out. Ma'am, can you just step out the car for me, please? Okay. Let me see your bag. Oh, that bag
You
right
got
there.
arrest. All right. You just detained right now. All right.
Well, I ain't
Do me a
doing
favor,
that, so I know I ain't under
put
arrest.
your phone over there. Okay. So right now you're just gonna be detained, okay? So I have to place you in cuffs.
I'm being detained though.
You're not under arrest. Like we said, you match description with somebody that stole items from Carter's. Okay. You have a Carter's bag. And once they come over here, when they say it is or not you, then we'll talk to you further on that, right?
Oh, that's still not all my stuff right there.
That's why I said, like, once they confirm it is or not you, if it's not you, then we'll let you go. If it is you, then we'll have a talk about that, right?
Okay. I'm just gonna read you something too, okay? Because you are entitled to your rights. You're not under arrest. You're just detained, but I have to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, you understand your rights?
Yes.
With these rights of mine, you want to talk to me or any one of my partners that come on scene and ask you questions.
Okay.
Yes?
I want to talk to him with me in Carter's because I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. My
Well, we're
stuff.
trying to figure out too. Apparently, we just got a call about two females matching the description you're wearing. My partner saw you go inside the vehicle, and that's pretty much it. Someone just stealing from Carter's. You have a
My
Carter's
stuff
bag.
right there.
Okay, but you have a Carter's bag, okay, and we have to make sure that everything's accounted for in that bag.
Okay.
Okay, but that's what we're here for. It's kind of a little suspicious that you're not even in the driver's seat. You're in the passenger seat. So where's your friend?
Where's who?
Where's the driver?
My sister? Yeah, I'm waiting on her. She didn't want to be stolen. I don't know if
She's going to itch, you know?
I don't know. I have to call her.
A custodial arrest requires probable cause, not just suspicion. That distinction matters because Officer Morales reads Miranda rights during what he calls an investigative detention. Miranda versus Arizona, 1966, requires advisement at the point of custodial interrogation, not a Terry stop. Reading it here is not unconstitutional, it is protective. But it also signals that the officer perceived this encounter as custodial. That is exactly the argument a defense attorney will make. Watch what comes next.
You got a flashlight?
46, they're both negative valid.
Okay, she was in there. I would like to know what she see me took. I would like to know what she see me took.
Positive ID. 44.
What did you say?
Her sister's walking somewhere. She doesn't know where her sister's at.
She was out here with her baby daddy. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she left with him. I'll have to call her.
Gotcha. Is this your car?
No.
Where's the car you came in?
This is the car I came in, but it's not my car.
Okay. Where's your
And
sister
all my
at?
stuff right there that I got, all my stuff is right there with my receipt.
Gotcha.
So why is she saying
Where's
I
your
took it?
sister at?
I don't know. She might have went with her baby daddy. She was out here with him.
You want to call her?
Y'all gonna take these out?
Yeah. You want to call her?
Yeah, I'll call her.
Okay.
I'm not taking off the cuffs.
You want me to call her with the cuffs on?
You just had your phone in your hand with the cuffs
You
on.
just text
I
us.
know, but it's uncomfortable.
Did you leave with Bertha or are you still here?
She gone.
Okay. Perfect. We'll do a warrant for her, and then you're gonna be taking a ride too. You can hang up the phone now.
Taking her out for what? I didn't steal
For
anything.
shoplifting.
I have my stuff right here. I didn't steal anything. Man, this is crazy. So he trying to take me to jail and I didn't take anything?
Well, they have you on camera.
I didn't take anything.
But it says otherwise.
Where is it out on camera? Tell her to show me.
They looked at it already.
They already looked
That's
at
why they called us. They gave the description, they provided description, the assistant and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you taking a ride, she's not. She said she ain't here. She was trying to warrant off of her.
You're saying you paid for these?
Yes.
Is there a receipt in here?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys ready together?
Yeah, she talked, he said basically, he went in there to buy some stuff, he was doing everything, all that stuff was on the receipt, he slipped into the bag.
I thought y'all said y'all was going to get her to identify me so I could show her that I didn't take anything.
We did, she identified you. When you put the flashlight on your face, she identified you.
Except this is a receipt from Sanford.
That's what I'm saying. All my stuff is paid for.
It's
When I went in there, I was exchanging.
That's from
She
Sanford.
held my stuff at the counter, literally for me.
Yeah.
She held my stuff at the counter. So what did I take? If you held my stuff at the counter, it's the same bag I had.
What car is y'all's?
That's the same. That's not my car.
Is this the car you guys came in?
No.
She's chilling in.
That's because she got in when I got
It's her car.
over there.
So is there anything in the car?
No.
You got the keys for the car?
No.
Did we search the car?
No.
Well, it's not her car.
It's not mine, and I'm not giving no authority to search nobody's car.
Well, it's not your car, so you can't get that authority anyway.
So with the stop, it looks like it's going to be a medical issue, not
Come over
fingerprint.
and tow it, and
Copy that.
do the inventory prior to towing.
Oh, do what you gotta do.
You wanted to
And
search
she
it real
saying
quick?
she sold me something. She lying. She didn't see me steal nothing. Let me see my phone.
No, it's okay.
No, hang it up, because it's calling somebody. I didn't try to call nobody. You can hang it up. It's calling somebody. Could you hang it up? I don't
We'll
know
do
who's
that
on
in a
the
second.
phone. I don't know who's on my phone. Could you hang it up?
We'll do it in a second.
Let's go over here so
So
we
you
can
got somebody
search.
sitting on my phone? I don't know who that is.
Okay, come on.
Let's go over here. I got stuff in my back seat, so I can't put it back there. You got anything else on you?
No.
Okay, come on.
Can I get my phone?
You're not getting your phone right now
Why?
because it's going with you.
But I need to call somebody and let them know what's
Well,
going on.
I told you
sir.
already what we would do, okay?
Where is that? My phone ringing?
Huh?
Is that my phone ringing?
Okay, we'll close, watch your feet.
On the consent to search exchange, the individual said the car was not hers and she would not authorize a search. Under the Fourth Amendment, only the person with authority over a space can consent to its search. A passenger in someone else's car does not have that authority. The officer got that right. The individual also produced, or claimed to produce, a receipt. Under Florida versus Bostick, 1991, exculpatory evidence during a detention is relevant to whether continued restraint stays reasonable. While a receipt alone does not end an investigation, if the bag contents matched purchased items, the legal basis for continued detention narrows. On the handcuffing itself, under Graham versus Connor, 1989, any force during a detention must be objectively reasonable given the circumstances known at that moment. The subject was not fleeing, there was no weapon, and the exchange was elevated but not physical. A defense argument that handcuffing was disproportionate here is available and will be made. Officer Morales ran a patient stop. He explained the detention, named the legal basis, and acknowledged what he could and could not search. The procedural exposure is the Miranda read during investigative detention and the announcement of transport before formal probable cause was established on camera. Those two moments are where a defense begins. The individual kept talking after Miranda was read, and also correctly refused to authorize a vehicle search. Those two things happened in the same conversation, and they point in opposite directions. The store employee gave a detailed, organized account and made a positive identification that formed the core of the probable cause analysis. The one gap, she could not itemize what was taken. An accurate loss list, verified against inventory, is the evidentiary foundation of any theft charge. Without it, the alleged amount stays approximate, and the charge level can be contested in court. First, for law enforcement, handcuffing plus announcing transport during an investigative detention is the exact moment a defense argues the Terry stop ended and a de facto arrest began. If probable cause existed at that moment, the detention holds. If it did not, everything that followed is at risk. That line is not semantic. It is the difference between an admissible statement and a suppressed one. Second, for individuals, the right to remain silent is most effective when actually used. Continuing to speak after Miranda is read does not help, and courts have consistently held it can hurt. Invoking that right is not an admission of guilt. It has never been held as one. Third, for retail loss prevention, A witness account is only as strong as the documentation behind it. An itemized loss list, pulled and verified before the officer leaves, turns a credible account into a prosecutable case. That step was missing here. If there is a case in your community that deserves this kind of analysis, drop it in the comments. A detention does not end when the cuffs come off. It ends when the law confirms everything done was within its limits. Thanks for watching.